Hello.
Hello.
Hello. My wife has prepared her top 10 video games.
Yes.
Her top 10 video
My
games.
hair's sticking up, yeah.
She prepared some kind of scoring some kind of scoring rubric. I didn't ask her for
I have
but
a rubric.
I'm down. I want to score high.
Okay.
I have predicted on this paper the 10 I think will be on the list probably. I think I will score pretty well.
I think you will too, but I've made a rubric just in case because
Okay.
it's fun, right?
Let's hear the rubric.
So I'm gonna give you 1 point for each correct guess.
Great.
And then I also have a list of like honorable mentions.
Great.
And I'll give you a half point if you get any of those instead.
Okay, sure.
And then if you guess a game that I completely forgot about and then I add it to the list, I'll give you 5 points.
Wow, that's juicy. Okay.
Well, because it is highly likely that I have forgotten a game.
So before we jump into the top 10,
I'm not done.
Oh, please. Continue.
And then if you get too many wrong, if you get 5 wrong, you're gonna lose a point. But I don't think that's even possible.
Wait, 5 wrong and then I start losing points?
No. If for every 5 wrong, you'll lose 1 point. So if you get 5 wrong, you lose a point.
I'd be surprised.
If you get all 10 wrong, you'll have minus 2 points.
Wow, I don't think that'll happen.
I don't either.
Unless you really surprise me.
No.
Let's go to number 10. What's number 10?
My number 10 on my list is Mass Effect.
I should have.
That's the one I thought about 20 minutes ago.
I should have thought about Mass Effect.
So you didn't get it?
We both really like Mass Effect.
It's not on there?
It's not on here.
You're not gonna get a perfect score.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't think I'd get a perfect score. Yeah, talk about why you like Mass Effect.
So I had notes on all these games, but because I had to change this one, my only note for this just says Garrus.
Garrus is great.
But I really like
Garrus
the whole...
is who we both romanced.
I like the whole trilogy a lot. My favorite one of the original trilogy is actually like 2, if you're getting like specific about it.
2's great.
I really like 3 too, but 2 is really good. I think like just, you know, like your companions and your crewmates are like so good. I think it's just really fun. The multiplayer in 3, was it 3, right? Or 2? 3 had the really good multiplayer. We played a lot of that together. So I have really good memories of that too. And it's just really fun. I just like the story. I like the characters. I think it's very... I played a lot of it. I played those games multiple times, so it has to be at least number 10.
More than me. I've only played through them once.
I played through...
I really like them.
I played through 2 at least 3 times, I think.
Okay.
So...
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have thought of that. That is a great game. All right,
yes.
number 9.
Number 9, I put... I have Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay, so you have to have that.
Yeah, duh. Okay. Sure.
But it's number 9.
Right, so I got 1.
You have 1 point.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3, I think you should play it.
Yeah, why?
It's really fun. Here, I can pull up my notes on that because there's more than just like Garrus. Don't look.
It just says Ethereum
It says
or whatever. Yeah.
I never played any of the other Baldur's Gate games. I kind of jumped on this one because of the hype. Like all my friends were playing it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it. I like D&D. I think it could be fun, and I really, really liked it. I played it for like over 200 hours. I'm gonna play it again because they just released like all this new content for it. So I've been waiting for like this last patch for them to release all this stuff. So that's gonna be probably the next like really big game I play just because I want to play through it again.
Okay.
I think you'd like it because, well, you didn't really like Divinity, did you?
I like Divinity. It's the second one, I think. I played the second Divinity with friends, and it was fun. I liked the gameplay, but I don't remember anything about it, like the story, because for me, high fantasy is a big turnoff. For me, I get really
Baldur's
bored.
Gate. The best part of Baldur's Gate is like the first third of the game.
Oh, wonderful!
By the end,
so the other 2/3 aren't great.
No. I think so. There's like 3 acts in it. Act 3, you kind of feel. What is that? Is that a cat?
Yeah.
You kind of start to feel like the length of the game. And I think that some of the best content is in the earlier part, but I've started like several new characters with it just because it's so much fun, and like there's so many different options for your class, and because it's D&D, there's like all this just different stuff you can do, and it's fun. And
it's fun single player?
Yeah, I only played a little bit multiplayer. I played completely single player, and the companions are just the best, and the romances are really good actually. Like a lot of times in game romance, I think that they're kind of whatever, but they're really good in Baldur's Gate. Very attached to all the characters.
I think one day we'll play just because you love it so much, so I can see you know all the fuss about Altharian and Shart or whatever. So, and whoever else is in this game. I don't know anyone else in this game.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, there's like a bear you fuck, and there's the devil lady. She's hot. Karlach. Is it Karlach actually? Okay.
But your original guess was Karnak when I asked you.
Hold on. There's Altharian, there's Shart, there's Karlach, there's Bear Fuck. I don't know.
There's like 5 more.
There's some... whatever. Anyway, Yeah, one day I think I will play it. I don't know when, but I'm not super interested, but I'm not interested.
I think you'd like it because it's very numbers go up.
I do like numbers.
You can make numbers go up really fast, and I actually think the combat is really fun and satisfying too.
That was the best part of Divinity.
Number 8, I put Ace Attorney, the original trilogy. You don't have Ace Attorney? Oh my god!
All these games on here are ones you like. Oh shit! Then that means I think another game is going to be on this list that's not on my list. We were debating Ghost Trick versus Ace Attorney. She's like, Ghost Trick's better, but Ghost Trick's not on this list, but Ace Attorney is. Oh, so Ace Attorney's better. Oh.
It was specifically Ace Attorney 3 versus Ghost Trick, but
what's your favorite one?
I'm kind of putting it as like the whole trilogy.
Okay, sure.
So that's why it's on this and not Ghost Trick. Because I actually don't know if I like 1 or 3 more. I think 3's really good. I think I might have more of a soft spot for 1. I put it's like the whole original trilogy, but 1 is probably my favorite one.
I'm just saying, we were in a tight heat in our Discord server about Ghost Trick versus Ace Attorney. Again,
Ace Attorney 3.
Ace Attorney 3. Both fantastic games, both shoot Takumi, but she was on the Ghost Trick side, and I was like, Ace Attorney, it's in our blood, it's in our DNA. But okay, I'm glad.
But I think it's a better game though.
Why did you pick it over Ghost Trick? All right.
No. I think Ghost Trick is better.
Ghost Trick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
gotcha.
Just because I think it's like a great game doesn't mean it's like my top 10.
It's fair. I'm glad it's on this list. I didn't have it on mine. Who's your favorite character?
Edgeworth.
Okay, good choice. Mine too.
But I also...
What's your favorite Ace Attorney, Sophie? Oh. Okay. Anyway,
okay.
Hello.
7 is Paper Mario.
Fuck!
Oh my god! Maybe you are gonna lose points.
I'm gonna lose points.
Do you have Thousand Year Door on your
No.
list? Okay, not Thousand Year Door is one of my honorable mentions, but the first one is I like it more.
Okay.
Because I actually originally had Thousand Year Door.
Okay.
But when I was thinking about it, I'd rather replay the first one. Because I think
she keeps popping out of different spots. It's like she's Agent Smith and just coming back as different clones. Anyway.
I love Thousand Year Door a lot, but I think if I was gonna replay one of them, I would pick the first one just because it's a little bit shorter. I've replayed the first one a lot, like maybe like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
I really love that game. I think it's just so fun. It's so like simple and just cute. That was like probably the first RPG I ever played, actually.
It's my favorite game of all time.
It's like so good. It's not my favorite of all time. It should be higher on this list, but I didn't know that these are supposed to be ranked from.
Right.
So, but yes, Paper Mario is number 7. I love that game very much.
Yeah.
You are not doing great, buddy.
No. These are all great games, though.
I think like the Peach Castle stuff is like some of my favorite
I love
parts.
that stuff.
I think that stuff is so good. And like when I was a kid playing that, I was like, so I think like Paper Mario is just like an incredible experience for me playing it, and it's still so good. And it's just like so funny and cute.
Number 6.
Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Yes, that one's on the list.
New Leaf, right?
New Leaf.
Okay. Luckily, we talked recently, and I was like, I think New Leaf is actually the ideal Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Okay, I loved New Horizons. That like, like most of us got me through like those first couple months of COVID. I played so much of it, but when I was thinking about it, I was like, man, I feel like they gave us too much freedom. I think that New Leaf was like the perfect balance of like quality of life stuff. I don't do any like time travel or anything when I do Animal Crossing. I just play it like in real time.
Sure.
So I think that New Leaf was such a good experience because I played it like that, and you and I played a lot together. Way back in the day.
I got all the gold medals.
Yeah, I did work on those medals for a while. I think it's like impossible to do it now because like they don't have the servers up anymore. So even if I were to replay it, I wouldn't be able to do that. But I was so into New Leaf. I did like all like the turnips, and I did like so much trading online with people for furniture. I played so much New Leaf. I think also it was on like the 3DS, so ideal.
Best console
ever.
Yeah.
I mean, why did you like New Leaf more than New Horizons? Because of the badges?
I mean, New Horizons had the Nook Mile stuff, which was fun, but I just felt like there was, even if it's not technically true, it felt like there was more to do in New Leaf.
Yeah, I think that too. And I think that like so much in New Horizons that I got like fatigued almost. And like, but we played very differently. Yeah. Let me tell you guys. Someone plays Animal Crossing.
How would you describe it?
In the most unhinged. Okay, so let's talk about New Horizons, for example. Sure. I like have a beautiful town. I've like placed all my houses. I've like pathed everything out, which I did in New Leaf too, like when you would just use patterns for paths. But then like neighbors, when I played New Leaf, I didn't like reset or anything to respawn the neighbor houses when they moved in. But in New Horizons, you obviously can pick where everything goes. And like, I had this beautiful like town, like you came to visit it and you were like, whoa, this is like great. And I like have all this stuff. I've got like, you know, a shopping center and like whatever. And then you go to Sungwon's Island and it's literally like all of the villagers are sequestered into one area of the map. Like their houses are all there. There's no way for them to get to any other part of the island.
I took away all the bridges so they can't go in the back part.
So that he can find them very easily.
Yeah, I let my flowers grow rampant. Like I like seeing random flowers.
The rest of it is just wilderness.
My
it's
house
like
is
all the
filled
village.
with just junk. It's just all the weird items.
And then I think all the shops are like also in one area.
Yeah.
But it's like you made it so that the neighbors cannot go anywhere.
Yep, exactly.
So that they're easy to find.
In my house, I usually have one room that's dedicated just to food stuff. So it's like the kitchen. I'll kind of theme it, but it's just full of junk.
Oh no, your house is fine. I like your chaos house, but your island, it's the rest of it that is a little alarming. And then one time you added like something, and then you were like, no, this ruins my path of efficiency.
Yeah, I'm all about efficiency. I don't give a shit about aesthetics in that game. Number 5.
5 is Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yep.
Okay, I was like, you have to have that one. I'd be very upset and surprised. Super Mario Brothers 3, I mean, that's my favorite Mario. There's nothing else to say about it. I played so much as a kid. I love that game. I think it's the best 2D Mario. I know everybody loves World. World won all of our brackets for like best Mario. World is great. I don't have any nostalgia for it. I didn't play it as a kid. I played 3. Specifically, the Mario All-Stars version of 3 is what I played probably more.
Oh,
but I also played the NES. We had both of them. But All-Stars was the game I played the most because I had like all the Marios on it. But I didn't have the one with World. So my All-Stars did not have World on it, so that's why I didn't play it as a kid.
I see. You had the one with Lost Levels then?
Yes. Oh, does it either have Lost Levels or World?
I think so.
I thought
Could be wrong,
I thought it was both of them if you had the one with World.
Maybe.
I'm gonna put her away.
Go for it.
You are being so naughty. Oh my goodness. 4 is Bloodborne.
Duh, yeah.
Okay. I love Bloodborne. I love the Souls games.
It's like her shit.
More of them probably. I almost put many of them on this list, but I was like, no, I have to be normal.
Uh-oh. That doesn't bode well for my list.
One of my favorite Souls is just the vibes. I think it's really fun. I think it's objectively probably the best one, but it's not my most favorite. The gameplay in it is really different from the others. You have a gun. That's pretty fun.
Okay.
I think it was the most satisfying. Has some of my favorite like boss fights.
It's the most you aesthetic, that's for sure.
It is. There are vampires in it, kind of.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love Bloodborne. Bloodborne is great. I need to replay it. I started a new game plus, but I have not like gone through the rest of it because there's like different endings you can get. So
Did you platinum it?
No. Okay. Also, I'm not like you. I usually don't 100% like platinum things. So only if I really, really, really like the game.
Okay.
3 is Final Fantasy 9.
Yep. If this wasn't on the list, you'd have to have a talk, I think. We played the Melodies of Life at our wedding.
We did, it's true. Final Fantasy 9, it's the best one. I mean, I've only played like 2 of them and a little bit of... I've played 7, 9, and a little bit of 6. And that's it. I like 6 though.
6
I should finish 6 at some point.
For me, my favorites are 9, 7, 6.
I kind of want to play 8 sometime.
I do need to play 8.
Maybe,
I intend on playing through all of them at some point, so.
But 9 is just so special to my heart.
Who's best character?
Vivi. I love Vivi. I mean, I also love Steiner. Oh my god, they're all so good.
Yeah. Except Amaranth.
I love Freya.
Actually, Amaranth's kind of funny.
Amaranth and, is it Eiko?
Eiko.
They're like the most forgettable. Also, I like Quina, but Quina's also kind of forgettable. Like, Vivi is the one that is like just so... I love Vivi. I love all of them. I love...
He's a great little guy.
And I love, like, you know, your troop.
Tantalus.
All those guys. See, I don't even remember, but like all those guys. Also, like, I did not play a lot of RPGs as a kid at all, so I've really only played like these couple Final Fantasies, like Paper Mario, like a handful of RPGs. So I think I played 7 before 9. But these were like my first experience with like that, like JRPGs, like that kind of game. So it was kind of very also like, I was like, whoa, this is so cool. Like I can do all this stuff and like grinding and leveling up and stuff. Yeah, but Final Fantasy 9, just the characters are so great and the story is so fun and just fun. It's a great game. Also, I love the setting. The vibes are so good.
Yeah. This was number what?
3 probably?
Oh, what's number 2? I think I know number 1. All right.
Oh no. If you don't know these next 2, I'm gonna be very alarmed.
I guess we'll find out. Oh no, wait. I know what the next two are. I should know.
Okay, number 2 is Wind Waker.
Yeah, Wind Waker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
Yeah,
It is
great
the best
art
one.
style.
Did it win our GameCube bracket?
Yes.
Okay, I don't think I voted in that one at all, but I'm glad Wind Waker won the fake bracket.
Yeah.
The scientific bracket.
I think it was Wind Waker, then Thousand Year Door.
Yeah, it was I mean, GameCube had so many great games,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Wind Waker, my favorite Zelda. I think when it came out, people thought it was gonna be so bad. They were like, this looks so stupid. And I was so excited for it. And then it was like perfect. Oh my God, it's so fun. The characters are so good. It has my favorite item, which is the grappling hook. That's the best Zelda item of all time because you can like steal shit off of enemies.
Yeah.
So good. And it's just so cute. It's such a cute little game. Oh, I love it. I that's one I need to replay as well, but I've played it several times. When I was younger, I played it a lot.
I love filling out that map.
Yes, filling out the map. You know, the very first time I played it, I like did not fill out the map completely, but then like every time I was like, God, gotta fill out the map. I was impatient. I was like, I want to know what's gonna happen in the story.
The map's the best
No,
part.
the map is absolutely the best part.
All right, number 1, I'm gonna guess. Elden Ring!
Yes, number 1 is Elden Ring. Okay, Elden Ring is my favorite game of all time. It's the game I've probably played, maybe not the game I've played the most of all in my life. Because
I mean, you got every achievement.
I did get every achievement.
That's crazy.
I have like almost 300 hours in it, I think. Which like, I mean, some people have like thousands of hours in these games, but for me, that's a lot. I usually don't replay games. Let me see. I think all these games I've replayed at least a couple times, except for Animal Crossing New Leaf, but that alone had like 500 plus hours in it. Baldur's Gate 3, I've like started a couple files, but it's like one that I intend to replay. So yeah, I think all of these I've replayed. I've played at least twice, but I usually don't replay games very much just because, you know, that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
Unless it's like really short or I'm like, okay, like Elden Ring, I just really loved it. I had so much fun with it. And then I was like, I want to get all the achievements and like, I'll like look up the achievements and if they're not that hard to do. Because sometimes it's like, beat the game on like the hardest difficulty. And I'm not interested in that usually.
Honestly, I don't like achievements like that either.
Yeah, I like ones, like for Elden Ring, it was stuff like get all of the legendary weapons or get all the endings. And I was like, okay, I can do that. There's like 3 endings and I know how to get them. Like stuff like that,
I prefer an achievements where you don't have to play it multiple times.
Yeah.
Like theoretically, you could get all of them in one playthrough. I mean, it'll take a long time, but I like that.
Well, these ones you couldn't because like some of them
you have to replay.
were like endings or like,
okay.
yeah, like if it's like get a different ending, you have to replay it.
And you say that Elden Ring is the one I probably like the most out of these games.
I think so. I think you would like the open world part of it. That's why I like it the most, is because like open world stuff is just really like, I just like to explore. Elden Ring was the first Souls game I ever played. I had like kind of stayed away from them because, you know, everyone's like, oh, they're so hard and blah, 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 blah. And I played Elden Ring and I was like, oh, this is like really fun. And then after I was done Elden Ring, I went back and played the others, which is why I, you know, love Bloodborne so much, which I also was like, this is definitely not as hard as everybody led me to believe. So it's like really fun. So I love the Souls games. Elden Ring is my most favorite. So that's my top 10 games.
Yeah, I think it just goes to show how you're a much better gamer than I am. I'm bad at games. That's why
I'm not good at games.
That's why these Souls games I have no interest in. Like it's like it's so hard. I'm like,
but they're not really. People just say that. People say that because they don't beat a boss in like one. Well, if you're like really impatient.
I'm impatient and I'm bad at games, so I'll probably not play them. But maybe Elden Ring.
Elden Ring is definitely the one that you can like just make the easiest because it has so many things to like help you, which I mean I use all those tools.
Sure.
So like I'm not like, oh no, you can't use summons because that's stupid. But tell me what your list was.
All right, the 3, and then there's one not on here that I'm also thinking of. I'm gonna see how many of your honorable mentions I can get.
Okay,
so you got that Lies of P game. You're like obsessed with that.
Yes, that almost made my top 10.
Was that an honorable mention?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a half a point. Again, another Souls game.
So it was, this Lies of P was on there before I remembered Mass Effect existed. There were a couple others too. There was like, this was a hard list to make, but I do love Lies of P. I played that just this year, but I was like, this is so good. It is, it's not like, you know, actually a Souls game, but it's a Souls-like. Very good, very fun. Okay. You might like that one more.
How about Stardew Valley?
No, I did not have Stardew Valley. I did forget about it, but it wouldn't have gone on my top 10.
Not even honorable mentions?
It might have gone in an honorable mention, but it's not there. You're not getting extra points for honorable mentions.
Symphony of the Night.
No. I do love Symphony of the Night, but I've only played it once. And honestly, I like Symphony of the Night a lot, but I'm not like super into Metroidvanias. So I think that because of that, I'll probably play it again at some point though, and it might go higher up, because I've only played it once, and I'm like I'm just not super into like the Metroidvanias. I do love the game though. The music, amazing. The vibes, amazing. Alucard's there. What's not to love?
Let me do a three strikes on these. I'm gonna guess 3 more games.
Wait, what?
I didn't write them down.
Those were your ones.
I already went through everything. I got 7 correct out of the 10, which was about right. I figured I would get.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. Right now you're at 7.5 points.
I'm gonna guess 3. Last chances. Is one Final Fantasy 7?
No.
Is one Skyrim?
No.
Oh, interesting. And then, I don't know, Dark Souls 1 through 3.
Dark Souls 3 is on my honorable mentions.
Okay.
3 specifically, but I would have given Dark Souls to you.
Alright, so.
You got 7.5 points.
I'm happy with that. So what
That's a nice, solid C+.
What are the other honorable mentions?
My honorable mentions list. These are not in any order. These were just ones that I were close to maybe being on my top list. BioShock.
Oh, yeah.
Lies of P. Mario World was on this.
Okay.
Ocarina of Time. That's why it's honorable mention. It's not my favorite Zelda by a mile, but it's important to me. Mario 64.
Oh, great, yeah.
Dark Souls 3. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Mario Odyssey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Link to the Past.
I need to play that.
And Hades.
I did think about Hades, but it wasn't on my
Hades could be on my top 10, but we'll see. I loved Hades. I did not like 100% it or anything though.
I did. I love that game.
But yeah, I remember I convinced you to play it. I was like, you gotta play Hades. You're gonna love it. You were kind of reluctant, and then you were like, oh fuck this rule.
I think it was pitched to me the wrong way. I think everyone's like, oh, there's so many hot characters, and I'm like,
well, there are. That is true.
I'm like, they are hot, but I'm like, that's not what interests me. When they were like, it's a roguelike, and there's all these achievements and all these things and unlockables, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's why I was like so surprised when you were. I was like, what do you mean you want to play it? It's like you're kind of there's like so many achievements.
No one told me about that stuff. They were all just like, oh, the characters are so hot. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I don't. That's not gonna draw me to it. But roguelike, I love roguelikes.
Wait a minute, you got 7.5. Oh no.
Yeah, 7.5.
Yeah.
Well, that was my wife's top 10 video games. Overall, it was so I missed Mass Effect, Ace Attorney, and Paper Mario.
Yeah. So I was surprised because you love those.
Those are like some of my favorite games. I guess I was too focused on Souls. I figured.
I mean, honestly,
Souls games.
Fair.
Yeah, because that's like all she plays now. But a great list, very you. And I think I did pretty good on scoring.
Yeah, I think that gives a good idea of the kind of games I like.
Yes, it's like Souls, Nintendo, story driven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love Stardew Valley.
That's a great game. I love that game.
It wasn't on my, I'm not gonna add anything to my honorable mentions. Maybe should have been an honorable mention, but.
This makes you think what would be on my top 10. I don't know. But
you don't have that list already?
I think I've done it over the years, but I have to really think about it. But maybe
I don't think I'd be able to guess yours. You've played so many games that I don't even know about.
I've played a lot of games. All right, well, that was my wife's top 10. Yeah, good taste. That's why I married her, because she's got good taste in games.
You should play Elden Ring. And Baldur's Gate.
I'll play Baldur's Gate. I don't know about Elden Ring. Bye-bye.
Bye.